Hi, and welcome. My name is Scott, and I'm the founder of Shoptoit. I want to talk about a specific vertical industry that every agency can help, and they are in desperate need of help. And that's locally owned restaurants. Last year in the US, there was over 27,000 closures of locally owned restaurants, and it's projected another 25,000 this year. This is happening all over the world. They've incurred a lot of debt post-COVID. They're having a hard time hiring staff, and there's a ton of competition from franchises, which are dominating the scene. And we're losing an important part of our local communities because they don't have a way to thrive in the digital era. But one of the things that they're doing is event-based marketing. You've seen it. This is a dinner special, lunch specials, Taco Tuesdays, happy hours, wing nights, half-price wine. But they really don't have a way to promote. They promote in their place of business to people who are already there. They might have a Facebook page or an Instagram account and they'll post there, but their reach is small, and that's already owned media, meaning they already have that customer. They are communicating with them via email, newsletter, or social media channels, but they don't have a way to promote at scale and really create a steady stream of new customers for their business. So how could they do that? Any agency today could walk into any locally owned restaurant, pub, bar, and say to them, let's pick 3 events to drive foot traffic, customers, and sales to. What we're going to do is set up a display ad campaign on the Google display network, which we'll talk about in a moment. You're going to target it into a tight geofence, maybe 5 miles from the place of business. And they're going to make an AI chatbot to increase conversions. These 2 tools work independently, so you don't have to build chatbots for them, but it does help increase conversion. Every single person who clicks on an ad or visits a website in general shows up with a question. And right now on most restaurant sites, it's a question about menu items. And I have to, as the consumer, find the menu, pick the right one, download the PDF, and many times read it. And all I want to know is, do you have gluten-free options? When you build a chatbot and put it on a hospitality website, it answers those questions in real time in over 80 languages, increasing the conversion to getting that consumer to come into that place of business or to book a table or to place an order. It increases it by between 30 and 40%. So as a suggestion, go to any small locally owned restaurant, say, I have a solution for you to drive a steady stream of new customers. It's $500 a month. You're going to pay Google directly $200. It's optional. You can pay for the ads or have the customer pay themselves. We encourage you to have the customer pay themselves so you don't have any collection issues. $300 to the agency for the chatbot and the creation and management of the ad campaign and the reporting. It includes all setup and creative, and $200 in ads. Typically, it has about a $2.50 per 1,000 impressions. We'll talk about that. So you can reach thousands of local intent-based buyers looking for hospitality services, and it's designed to drive foot traffic, awareness, and immediate sales. So even at $200, at $2.50 per 1,000 impressions, or CPM, your ad campaign is going to deliver 80,000 impressions. That's 80,000 impressions to locally targeted people that Google knows are restaurant people. They have done searches in the past for restaurant or recipes. They're foodies. So you can drive them into that place of business with ease. Set the frequency cap to 4 as an example. So it will only show an ad to an individual 4 times during the campaign. Every month, 20,000 possible new customers that you can reach that are both aware now of the restaurant, they're aware of the event, and that increases immediate and lifetime sales dramatically. And it's very simple for you to do. So just what is display advertising? These are the ads that you see on newspapers, on the Weather Network, on sporting sites, on news outlets. And they're designed to encourage a call to action. Click on it to discover something or to make aware, hey, there is a Taco Tuesday running in your local cantina. You might consider coming down. You only pay for the clicks. And so the impression numbers can be extremely high. With Google, these ads are shown on the largest ad network in the world. They reach 90% of worldwide internet users, 94% in North America. So 94% of every single person that has the internet or uses the internet on their phone, desktop, tablet, whatever it is, they're going to be eligible to see a Google display ad, as well as the Google properties. Google runs ads now on YouTube, obviously, Blogger, Gmail. And so you really are reaching more than 90% of every single internet user out there. And unlike Facebook, where many restaurants turn to for trying to reach new customers and drive traffic, they cut their addressable market in half. 51% of the people are out there using Facebook. And when you use Facebook, you don't really have any intent. You're browsing, you're not really looking for stuff. You're figuring out what's going on in your friend network. So you can dramatically increase the reach, which is very important if you're going to tighten up the targeting on an ad campaign. Google display ads perform about 5 times better than Facebook. They're less expensive. They reach more people. They deliver 5 times more brand impressions than Facebook does. And it's professional. You know, that small business can appear on the New York Times website, the Wall Street Journal, ESPN, or the Weather Network, improving and increasing their overall perception as a professional brand. And so if somebody is running Facebook ads or using Facebook to drive traffic, it's an easy transition to get them to understand that the Google Display Network is a viable option for either that budget, part of the budget, or as an expansion opportunity. And with Shoptoit's builder platform, you can day part ads, meaning you can target based on geographic. It's like 5 miles around the radius of the restaurant, but you're going to run a Wing Wednesday special and you want to run ads to drive people into that Wing Wednesday special. Well, turn the ad on Wednesdays only and run it from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So 3 hours a day only, and reach people to get them to immediately come in. You can also target based on zip codes or counties in lots of different ways. But with restaurants, it's really important to have a geographic radius around the business. You can target by age, household income, parental status, or gender. You don't need to do any of these, but you can do all of that inside of the Shoptoit's platform. And then they're displayed through the ad network. So again, reaches 90% of worldwide internet users, 94% in the US. And this is on every device. This is on phones. This is on iPads or tablets. This is on desktop. These ads will show to people who have expressed intent in food, like foodies. So they have searched for a restaurant or recipes. They have that intent. You can drive them into that place of business for a specific event and have that business owner monitor what's happening in the till. So when you've created a Google or a Shoptoit builder account, you've added a customer. This is all done for free. You can then activate a responsive display campaign. You have very little work to do. Tell us the destination URL, daily budget, tell us the language, tell us the target area. Again, radius works best. Do you want the AI to focus on anything specific for this ad to help it just customize the ads for you and make it so that it's appropriate to the campaign? And then your last thing to do is figure out who's paying Google. So you can pay Google on behalf of your new customer, or you can have the customer pay Google directly. We recommend having the customer pay Google directly, but it's your decision. All you do is add the email address of who Google's going to set up the billing relationship with, and they will start billing, enter your credit card, or the customer enters their credit card. Google hits it for $5 to test it out, make sure it's accurate. Campaign goes live, and you start to see results right away. You can do some targeting. You can change the frequency cap, change the audience targeting to people who show hospitality, change the age demographic, gender, household income. Are they a parent, not a parent? Again, you can do day parting, turn this ad on Tuesdays from 4 to 7. On my lunch campaign, I want you to turn it on every day, but the weekends, I want you to turn it on at 11 o'clock or 10:30 and turn it off at 1 o'clock or 1:30. Target people 1 mile from the restaurant or the food truck. You can run an effective campaign and see real results. The AI will then create the responsive display ads You'll be notified for approval. You can see what the ads are going to look like on different devices and platforms. You can edit the ads. You can add headlines if you want to, or you can add descriptions if you want to. You can change the color schema if you want to. You can upload a logo into the ads so that they're included. And boom, you're live. You're starting to see results right away. Now, our model is give your customer access to our dashboard. They can log in. They'll only see their information. They do see your logo, so it's white labels. They can start to see the results on each ad campaign. It reports every day. It's coming directly out of the Google ad engine. It puts it in an easy to digest format so your customer can see with confidence what's happening, what's been going on, how many clicks did I get, how many impressions, what's been going on with my ad campaign. It's proof of concept that you're doing the work for them. So it's very simple, and it means they don't have to call you. And if you're going to do this at scale, which is what we encourage, you want to establish it to say, look, we set it up, we monitor it all, we manage it for you, but you do not need to call us. You can just go in and check what we're doing. And we're constantly tweaking these campaigns and adjusting them to improve performance. Also in the dashboard, they can see a graphical version of what's going on with their campaign. They can get a little more granular, what device type, what gender, what age range are the people that are actually seeing and or clicking on this. And you can manually tweak the campaign with any of those settings if you choose to. Here's a case study, a real live example. This is a small restaurant and they have a Tuesday campaign that was Taco Tuesdays. And so on this particular campaign, they saw a $260 return on ad spend. For every dollar they spent on that campaign, they got $260 in the till same day. So this particular campaign, they targeted a 10-mile radius from the business. They turned it on at Tuesday because it was Tuesday taco night. They turned it on at 4 p.m. They turned it off at 7 p.m. Very simple to set up. It ran only on Tuesdays. They spent $5, reached about 5,000 people in that 3-hour time frame for an average cost per thousand of $1.03. And the business owner went back over 4 weeks and established a run rate for Taco Tuesday. What do they normally sell? What do they ring out in the till on Taco Tuesdays? And this $5 investment increased their sales by $1,300 immediately, same day. Like, it's amazing what kind of returns you can get with these types of campaigns. This is truly impactful for a business. So if you go find 3 events to promote, maybe it's lunch, maybe it's happy hour, maybe it's Taco Tuesdays or half price wine, they all have them. And you go in there at a budget they can afford. Our example is charge them $500 a month, have them pay Google $200. So they're paying you $300 and Google $200. Our tool starts at $39 a month per customer. That's your only cost. So you're making about $250 a month per business in straight profit. Once you've set it up, there's no work for you to do. Every community has locally owned businesses that are in peril. It's estimated that for every 1,000 people, there's between 15 and 30 locally owned restaurants, pubs, and bars that need help. Helping restaurants increase visibility, attracting new customers, creating brand awareness, and boosting success. So you can expand your client base into this niche really simple. You know where they find, go to Google Maps, see them, reach out, say, is there any days you'd like to drive more traffic? Get started. It's simple. We start at $39 a month. You can create a builder account for free where you can make chatbots, add customers, and create campaigns. We don't do anything with the campaign until you subscribe to one of our plans. We start at $39 per month for 1 customer, unlimited campaigns, search and display. Today we're talking about display campaigns. You can go find 25 to 50 of these small businesses and really have a meaningful impact on their very ability to survive in this digital age. They are lost, they are desperate, and they need help. You can create a profitable recurring stream of revenue by supporting locally owned restaurants and helping them not just survive, but thrive in this digital age. Don't hold back. Go get them. They're out there. No one's helping them, and they need help. And it could be your agency. You can make a very profitable recurring revenue stream from this. Build them a display ad campaign, build them a conversion chatbot to make them look more professional and increase conversions, and they're off to the races. You will be their, agency of record, if you will. So anything going forward that they need digital help with, they're going to call you. And so you can create a very compelling lifetime profit stream from just getting 25 to 50 restaurants on board and helping them with their number one problem, which is staying in business, which means they need more sales. And that's exactly what we're here to help you do. Good luck, and we hope to see you in the clickstream.